In the shadow of the Roman Empire's golden age, a mysterious disease swept across the known world, killing emperors, crippling legions, and haunting ancient cities. This was no myth. This was the Antonine Plague, or as some call it, the Plague of Galen. The year was 165 AD. Rome was at the height of its power, with Emperor Marcus Aurelius and Lucius Verus on the throne. But as Roman soldiers returned from campaigns in the east, they brought something far more dangerous than enemy swords, a deadly plague. Known today as the Antonine Plague, this epidemic tore through the empire for nearly 15 years. It's believed to have been smallpox or measles, based on ancient descriptions. Enter Galen, Rome's most famous physician. Galen wasn't just a doctor, he was a scholar, philosopher, and surgeon to emperors. When the plague hit, Galen was summoned to Rome, where he treated patients and documented the symptoms: fevers, skin pustules, diarrhea, and intense fatigue. Thanks to Galen's writings, historians today have a rare medical window into an ancient pandemic. That's why some call it the Plague of Galen. The toll was devastating. Modern estimates suggest the plague killed up to 5 million people. Legions were decimated, weakening Rome's military. Urban centers lost population, crippling trade and farming. Even Emperor Lucius Verus may have died from the disease. And it wasn't just death, it was fear. The plague shattered the sense of Roman invincibility. Temples filled with the sick. Streets emptied, panic spread faster than the disease itself. Emperor Marcus Aurelius responded to the deaths of so many soldiers by recruiting slaves and gladiators to the legions. He filled the abandoned farmsteads and depopulated cities by inviting migrants from outside the empire to settle within its boundaries. This wasn't just a health crisis, it was a turning point. The Antonine Plague shook Rome's economy, leading to labor shortages and inflation. It undermined the authority of the emperors and may have marked the beginning of Rome's gradual decline. It also sparked religious changes. Some Romans blamed the plague on angered gods, while others turned to new belief systems, including Christianity, which preached hope and salvation amid suffering. During the Antonine Plague, Christians demonstrated a distinctive response characterized by care for the sick and dying, contrasting with the Roman practice of abandonment. This led to the growth of the Christian community and, in some cases, conversion to Christianity. Many Christians, guided by their faith, refused to flee the cities like others did, instead choosing to care for the sick and dying, regardless of their own risk. This included providing food, water, and nursing care, even at the cost of their own lives. The Antonine Plague, which ravaged the Roman Empire from 165 to 180 AD, gradually subsided without a clear definitive cause for its end. There were some possible factors that may have contributed to the decline of the plague, such as the natural immunity developed by the survivors, which reduced its spread. Some historians believe that a change in climate, such as colder temperatures, may have slowed the spread of the disease. The Roman Empire may have implemented some basic sanitation measures, such as quarantining infected individuals, which helped to limit the spread. Emperor Marcus Aurelius may have implemented policies to address the crisis, such as providing medical care and relocating people to less affected areas. Through it all, Galen observed, treated, and wrote. His texts survived centuries and influenced Islamic, Byzantine, and Renaissance medicine. While he couldn't cure the plague, his meticulous notes helped lay the foundation for modern epidemiology and clinical observation. The Antonine Plague reminded the Roman world, and us today, that even the mightiest civilizations are vulnerable to invisible enemies. If you found this story fascinating, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more history. Thank you for watching.